I'll see you in hell.
Tell him Freddy sent you.
Whosoever hears this audio, if they be worthy, shall possess the inside human and superhuman abilities of the world's mightiest metahumans. Accompanying this journey of high-quality nerd commentary, you got my man COLTON, a.k.a. Pizza Parker. Talk to the people.
Yo, it's your boy COLTON, a.k.a. Spooky Dookie, a.k.a. Spooky Black, a.k.a. The number one boo, but I ain't a ghost, a.k.a. You already know what we doing out here. Dead life, a.k.a. vamp life, but we not vampires. We ain't sucking on no blood, not consensually, because that's weird. What are y'all doing? I hate vampires. That was a long intro, but I really hate vampires.
We also got the greatest engineer in the entire multiverse, my man Gas. Say what's up.
His second intro was sus too.
Nah, number one boo. It don't matter, nigga. I ain't no ghost. This nigga is the sus lord. Like, what's going on, man? Come on, grow up.
And it's your boy Dennis, a.k.a. Old Dirty Dennis, a.k.a. The Flexorcist, a.k.a. Jason Yerhees, a.k.a. Flannable Lecter, a.k.a. Dimewise the Clown, because I'm a joint and I keep it spooky. You feel me? So what's going on, fellas? Another episode of Mighty Metahumans podcast.
It's spooky season, nigga. We got
you know what it is?
Skeleton on the ground.
Know what I mean?
You feel me? We got
chilling.
the Frankenstein vampire. I hate vampires.
We gonna get into that.
We got a spooky ghost back here.
Know what I mean? He don't got no mic, but he chilling.
Yeah, we chilling.
Yeah, man. So all right. So just to get things started, just like COLTON said, we're gonna do like a spooky episode. So we're gonna get into like Halloween shit, all of that. So speaking of Halloween. Have you ever dressed up for Halloween as a kid? And what did you dress up as?
Yeah, I definitely dressed up for Halloween as a kid. I feel like my first costume that I remember for real was in pre-K. I dressed as Wolverine.
Nice.
Real shit. Original 90s Wolverine.
Ooh,
with the yellow and blue.
Yeah, I mean.
And you feel me? And I had the fake abs under it. I was brolic. I had the claws. It was like little plastic claws, but we were still lit.
Nice.
And then I have a funny story though. Because I have a picture, and if I could find that picture, that we could probably use that as like
that could be the artwork.
But I have a picture of me next to a scarecrow, and I just always remember they had a scarecrow every Halloween. They would bring a scarecrow for us to take a picture next to, and like the first few Halloweens, my mom was like, "I'm fine," but I guess I like started getting consciousness around pre-K, and I started realizing, no, that's spooky, that's weird,
right?
And then my mom said, every time they tried to get me to take a picture next to it, I just start crying, like next to it, because I didn't trust it, and I still feel like I still don't trust that scarecrow. What is a scarecrow doing in the hood?
Right.
It's a murderer. You get what I'm saying? So there's a picture of me like literally standing like a little distance in front of the scarecrow. They still had to take the picture.
Right.
So my mom is like literally standing next to me, and she's like smiling. I'm fucking rage crying. So it looks like Wolverine for real, because I'm tiny as hell.
It's like, yo, I would
and I'm
kill
just
this
like,
nigga.
I want to fucking murder this scarecrow. The Marvel DC crossover didn't happen yet, but it was about to.
Nice.
It was about to in that moment.
Nice.
But yeah, that was
y'all
my
even
kid.
catch the quick bars he just gave y'all.
You feel me? But the Wolverine was my earliest memory of Halloween. I think I want to do it again.
Okay. What about after that? Have you ever dressed up
as an adult? Yeah, of course. I feel like,
what's one of your best?
Oh, Black Jesus.
Ooh.
If everybody remember.
Okay. I remember that.
I had the wig and everything. I had the crown of thorns.
Nice.
Like, I came out. I was
lit.
There's actually see, that could be the artwork too. I have the Black Jesus picture where I'm like standing next to some dude who's mad drunk, and there's people like taking care of him, and I'm just standing next to him with the Jesus face. And it's like, maybe it's not a good sign.
Yeah.
But like, that guy's alive. He's fine. Shouts out that guy.
I don't know if I was that guy if I wanted to see Jesus at that moment.
That's a fact. Yeah, I would be scared as shit because he was mad drunk. But Black Jesus is probably my most memorable as an adult.
Okay. All right. So for me, it was disappointing because I'm a fan of Ghostbusters. But at the same time, I had to be the white Ghostbuster.
Oh, no.
I mean, so I'm like a little kid, Uncle Tom kid.
Oh,
like,
no.
Oh, no. So I was dressed as Egon. Like, it wasn't a good look for me.
I'm dead.
You know what I mean? And I didn't fuck with it because I ain't wear the mask. At the time, they had like the little mask with the string. And I'm like, I'm not wearing this white face. Like, this is not white chicks. I'm not a Wayne's Brothers. I can't pull this off. So I took that part off. So, it worked. I just pretended I was Winston. Yeah, it was Dennis. I was Ghostbusting. Let me see. As an adult, I was a zombie football player. That was a last minute costume for like a costume party. We pulled up, gang pulled up with the squad. Everybody had their costume on. Shout out to Naya, shout out to Jay, shout out to Peter. Everybody had their joint. It was fun, but I feel like I haven't really like plateaued as an adult with a costume yet. I gotta like wild out one time for them to be like,
Facts.
yo, that nigga had the illest costume of the night type shit.
I think that Jesus shit really got people to remember that I was like dressed as Black Jesus.
And I think that's dope too, because like some of the best costumes are the simple ones where it's like, yo, like you didn't try to make like Iron Man suit or some shit. You just on some cool shit. All right. Do you happen to have any Halloween trick or treat stories?
I feel like all my Halloween stories are negative, so let me get them out the way, right? So, one Halloween story, a Halloween horror story, low key, a hood horror story. If people know that, like, niggas love wilding on Halloween.
Of
Niggas
course.
love throwing eggs.
That's definitely
all types
big
of crazy
Brooklyn thing.
shit. So, I always felt like Halloween was like a video game to me. Like anytime I was outside and I had to get home and it was like a route that I had to walk, I always felt like it was like Splinter Cell or like Metal Gear Solid. Like I had to like fucking
You had to hide in
find
a
routes
box
to get. Like I would see niggas in cars and be like, "Oh, they about to throw some eggs. I gotta fucking go this way. I gotta go that way." Another Halloween story I probably have is that Halloween party where I was dressed as Jesus.
Yeah.
It got really crazy.
Yeah.
And apparently it was just mad people fighting around me. I don't remember this part. I was fucked up. There was mad people fighting around me. And then one of my friends said it was mad funny because it was just mad people fighting. And you were just dressed as Jesus in the middle, not getting touched by anybody. Like literally just standing there. And I was like, yeah, because I don't remember that day.
Just being
I was
disappointed.
just Jesus, like, what the hell, y'all?
Like, look at my children.
Look what I died for. Are doing.
I died for this.
Y'all gotta stop this. It was crazy though. It was a crazy night, but it was also a lit night. Shouts out that. And I'm trying to think.
All right.
One of my favorite. Well, I didn't really trick or treat a lot. Like go to people cribs and shit. When we used to trick or treat, was Gaskets could probably back me up on this. We used to like go to different stores and shit and get candy.
That's
from
the
them.
hood way, bro.
So,
like
we
go to the
houses.
bodegas.
We don't trust niggas.
Yeah, we
So,
just
you know
go to the
what I'm saying?
bodegas. They give you the old 1973 candy.
Damn, Jamal, do you remember that one Halloween though when niggas went like to Graham Avenue and then we even like came back and then everyone had wild candy. Like we had so much candy. Like it didn't even make sense how much candy. Like we had wild candy.
It was still mad dangerous though.
It was still wild dangerous though. But niggas were still wilding in the streets. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we had to move as a unit and like you had to be careful. So and niggas were slashing people's faces and shit.
Oh yeah, they was big wild
gang initiation. Niggas be wilding. So but yeah, I have more of my stories are like indoors. Like we have like a real big family tradition. Like holidays are like real big in our house. Nice. So like we be having like spooky nights and shit. Like should be lit. It just be out here. It'd be more like in the house shit. You can tell your stories. I feel like yours are more lit. I also was one of those bad niggas that used to throw eggs and shit.
Oh yeah, I mean,
You know.
at some point, everybody got initiated. You threw eggs in school at some point, like after school. You had to, especially me. Like we definitely did that shit in Crown Heights. Like I ain't even gonna hold y'all. One of my craziest Halloween stories, where I probably had some level of PTSD at the time, was me and my homie, we were going trick-or-treating. We were like little kids. And it was literally right after school. And we went with his mom because my mom was working. So we're like walking and this guy pulls up in a Jason mask and a machete. And he robs my friend's mom in broad daylight.
What the fuck?
With the actual machete. And we're like, at first she thought it was a joke. You know, he was dressed like Jason basically. But no, like it was real, and he was robbing her in broad daylight with people around, and no one's like, everyone's just like, not my business. I'm chilling. So she gets robbed. We're like 9, 10. So we have no idea of what is taking place right now. So we go to like the police station, explain the whole thing. I mean, how are you gonna find a guy in a Jason mask? Like everybody has a fucking Jason mask. So she tells her husband, I remember that she tells her husband, and he jumps in like the old school Honda, and we're all in the Honda driving around the hood looking for this guy in a Jason mask.
Yeah,
I'm just sitting there. I don't think I even told my mom this whole story.
that's fucking hilarious.
I just went home that night and was just like, yeah, we had fun.
Yeah, we had fun. We didn't, but like, you know, we was on the hunt for Jason.
Yeah.
Like, it was
Imagine how
movie.
hood that is. Like niggas on the prowl for Jason, bro. Like cruising around in the whip. Like, yo, where he at?
You know what's crazy about that? I don't know, like, Gas, do you remember the dude that would be around St. John's dressed like Michael Myers?
I'll be tight if it's the same nigga.
Yo, it was a dude that used to be around our school dressed like Michael Myers, and he would, like, literally just stand on the corner while people would walk, right? And then it got bad to the point where the principal would, like, be making announcements like, don't walk that way because the dude is standing on the corner during Halloween dressed like Michael Myers.
Dudes get real weird for Halloween, bro.
He looked more like Mee-kai-el Myers, though, honestly. He was some insane nigga, but fuck that.
Let me see what else I got. So I'm a big fan of the Halloween parade. Like, I usually jump out there like every year. It's usually super insane. And I think one of the dopest things, especially, I don't like the fact that we can't do it this year, but one of the dopest things, especially being in New York, is when you get on that train, like the 2 or the 3 that's going into the city, and then by the time you hit like West 4th or some shit, and it's just mad niggas on the train in costumes.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there next to Spider-Man. On the other side is Green Ranger. Across from me is like 2 zombie nuns. It's like the dopest thing in the world. So I had this one mask that it literally looks like a ghoul, and it has like a hood, and the mouth moves like animatronically.
Okay. Yeah.
So like I wore that year, and I had the greatest time just scaring old people. Like I was in the street, and they'd be like, oh, they'd like want to take a picture, but they're like scared, and they'll like turn at me, and I'll like look at them, and then like I'll just like scare them. And I will always remember this old Spanish lady literally ran from me, and I chased her like half a block. Like she was,
God, you are criminal.
I was
That's hilarious.
Like she literally ran from me, and as she ran, I was like, "Oh, you running? Okay, I'm gonna run too." So we both just
mad funny, son.
Yo, it was such an ill mask. I don't even know how I ended up in the float, like on a float in the parade. But
This was lit.
Yo, it was mad lit that night.
That was the most lit shit ever.
It was like super bad for Halloween or some shit. Like it was mad lit. My other major Halloween moment, and she'll probably kill me when she hears it, is I took my homie Jade to a haunted house for her birthday.
She a punk though, right? She a punk?
Yeah, she a punk.
I knew it. My guy Jade. Shout out Jade, man.
Shout out Jade.
Shout out Chef Wild Black, man.
We definitely went.
Retired line cook.
But she a good sport for going.
Facts.
So like we went, and it just had like this one girl that was dressed as like kind of like Chucky.
No, man.
And she just kept pointing her out the whole time. Like, yo, I'm gonna get you. And Jade is like, yo, can we leave? And like we're like going through it like quickly, and Shorty's following us. She's like, yo, leave me alone. She's like, I just want to play. Like, yo. And she's just freaking out the whole time.
That's
and
hilarious.
you know I'm insane, and I must be like a criminal or a psychopath in some lifetime. Because you know, like on like Six Flags where they have the hidden cameras.
Yeah.
And at the end you could like look on that screen and see.
smiled and
I
shit?
was smiling and laughing in all of the pictures, and she's terrified in fear next to me.
I'm fucking dead.
It
That's great. That's so great. That's so fucking
She's
great.
never done it with me again, but I will always remember that shit as like one of the funniest times ever, yo. Like, shout out to Jay being a good sport, yo.
I'm fucking dead.
Let me see. Next thing. This is usually a big thing for people. Give me your top 5 Halloween candy.
Okay.
The list is already controversial, like for anybody. Like, so I'm not even going to be shocked by whatever answer you give me.
So mine would be...
And it don't got to be in order.
Okay. So mine would be gummy bears, Haribo,
Nice.
most likely.
Of course.
It could be sour or regular. Starburst.
Nice.
I like Starburst. Very, very great to me.
Uh-huh.
Sour straws, like Sour Power, or any type of sour straws. Like, I'm really
Those slap.
like a sour straw like champion. Like I really love that shit. Twix.
Twix.
Any type of Twix. Like,
Okay.
I really love Twix. And now I'm about to get kind of bougie. But if niggas got like any type of Garibaldi chocolate,
Oh, this nigga is
Baldy
fancy
chocolate?
for Halloween.
Those shits is fucking. Mwah.
You eat that shit with a monocle, nigga?
Yeah, I do. I have to. Fancy as fuck. Garibaldi chocolate is a. Mwah. And then I could give some honorable mentions.
Okay.
Snickers is one. Like
All right.
I'll definitely take a good Snickers.
Nice.
Let me see what else. Blow pops are lit.
Okay.
Like those shits are cool. Like green apple or strawberry.
Yeah.
I'm definitely down. And what else? And you know what? What's a chocolate that I fuck with that like there's no real brand?
Okay.
Is those chocolate medallions. Like any of the medallions,
okay,
like the little pumpkin ones or the bat ones. Like I'll fuck with those. Those should be delicious.
I don't even know where niggas get them shit.
I don't even know what they are. Like there's not a brand, but there is. But like
If
them
somebody
shits-
listeing could find that, like that'd be mad.
I fuck with like the little bats and I know y'all remember the little scary pumpkins.
Yes.
Shits is delicious. They had the wafer ones and they had the regular ones. And then
Nice.
they had the caramel ones sometimes. Good.
Okay. Gas. You got any candy
Favorite
that you fuck
Halloween
with for
candy?
Halloween? What you got? He said that like he got a list, nigga. He said this nigga's a connoisseur.
What's your five?
Yeah, give us five.
Twix is hard.
That
Okay.
ass.
What else? Anyone say gummy bears?
I said gummy
Yeah,
bears.
you can
Yeah,
throw that in
facts.
there.
You can throw that in there.
It's your list.
Either way, the sour ones or you got both.
Regular, dead ass.
Nice.
What else? I don't know. What's a power sour straws and shit like that?
Yeah. The sour power joints.
Yeah.
Yeah, any giant motherfucking candy bar, that shit is always great.
Okay.
Facts.
The family size joints.
Yeah, we keep it at that.
All right, nice.
Facts.
All right, so mine's in no order. Nobody said M&M's. I don't know. That's kind of sus to me. I fuck with
No,
M&M's.
M&M's are good. They're honorable mention.
Let me see what else I got. Snickers I
Yes.
fuck with. Sour Patch Kids. I fuck with them shits.
They cool. I like them.
You give me the watermelon joints, it's lit.
Or the watermelon drops are cold.
See,
that's-
that's what I'm saying. Gummy bears. You know what? I'm gonna change it up because I eat gummy bears the whole year, but for Halloween I do gummy worms.
The sour worms is
Yes.
fucking so good.
Yes. Shout out to them shits. Starburst. You know what I mean? I don't really have Starburst any other time of the year, but
That
when
ass.
niggas give you like a handful of them shits, I'll knock them shits back, boy.
Ass.
I'll knock them shits down. Airheads. I haven't had that shit since I was a kid,
Classic.
but them shits is definitely on my honorable list just because
Did
they
nobody
classics.
say nerds?
Nerds are fucking fire.
nice.
Yeah,
Nerds. For me also blow pops, like you said. And I might fuck with some Kit Kats. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like I might fuck with some Kit
Yeah,
Kats.
that ass. Niggas will fuck with some Kit Kats. Fuck with Kit Kats.
All right, so we gave y'all the top type candies. Give me your top worst, because I know
Candy
my
corn.
list.
Candy corn, number
Facts.
one.
Facts.
Number two, I will say licorice. Number three.
Yeah, I don't even know niggas who eat licorice,
Number
bro.
three, I'll say
You gotta be like a
I'll
troll.
say the original Twizzlers, like the cherry shit. That shit don't taste like nothing. And,
Yo.
like, people lie like it tastes like something. It dead ass don't.
They
taste
get
like
commissions, bro. Like they got to.
nothing. I don't want Tootsie Rolls. I feel like nigga Tootsie Rolls when I stopped mad long ago. Why are you giving me Tootsie Rolls? I don't fucking want that shit.
It's like selling me a black and white TV in
And,
2020.
Let me see. What else? You know, these are actually good, but I
What?
get tight when they're the Lifesaver mints, nigga. When people
Okay,
give you
okay.
Lifesaver mints,
Why would you
I be
giving me
I
mints?
get it. I get it. I'm eating mad candy. My breath might be hot. Why the fuck are you putting mints in this shit right now? I'm not saying that Lifesaver mints are terrible, but I'm
They're
saying
not.
for Halloween,
That's
they're
what I'm saying.
terrible. Niggas don't want that. We dead ass don't fucking want that. And then also, this is gonna be controversial,
Okay.
but whatever candy is in your grandmother's purse, because that's for all the other year around. That's not for Halloween.
Exactly. Now I'm with you. All right, so I'm gonna give you some of mine. Peeps.
Peeps fucking
You're like,
suck.
what the fuck is Peeps, bro?
They're just marshmallows. It's not candy, bro.
Like it's candy corn.
Yeah,
Candy corn is on my
definitely.
list twice. I'm just telling y'all that. Like I have six.
Terrible.
I have six. Candy corn is definitely 1 and 2. Twizzlers. Twizzlers, I don't even know what Twizzlers are. I guess on Meta Twizzlers, like if I'm in Rite Aid and they got like 5 rows of them shit, I just knock some down. Like,
Nah, the strawberry ones is ridiculous.
Nah, I knock them shits down, bro. Like if you go to Rite Aid, if you go to our local Rite Aid and you see them shits on the floor, it was me.
Them original Twizzlers
It was me. I did that
shit. And people pretend like they're good.
I didn't think of licorice, but you're right. That shit is weird too. Werther's original. Like honestly, if you're not an old white man, like if you're not like a SVU perp, like there's no reason for you to be eating Werther's original. I don't care who you are. Like you're a criminal. And if you're listening to this, the cops in there lie because I definitely call them niggas on you. Fucking weirdo. Let me see what Tootsie Pops, Tootsie Rolls, all them shits. Like if I was the kid and that owl ate that shit, I wouldn't even be mad. Like you can have them. Like you an owl, you don't know better. You eating Tootsie Rolls, my nigga. Dead. I don't care how smart you think you are. You eating Tootsie Rolls. Like you mad weird. Had to get that off my chest. Anyway, all right. So here's something, right? I'm gonna set the scenario. We at the Night Deviants costume party. So they got a trick or skeet party. Pause.
Trick or skeet party. What the fuck?
It's the Night Deviant, bro. What do you want me to do?
You're right.
All right. So yeah, you know, due to the feedback, you know what I mean, he invites us to like his costume party. Which Danger Room costume are you wearing? Here's your choices. You could be the cyborg raccoon that knows karate.
Okay.
You could be the reverse centaur.
Oh my god. Horse face, human body. Okay.
You could be twerking Hulk in your Fenty boxers.
Okay.
You can be agility boy, you know what I mean, which was the human at the top with the bunny at the bottom. You could be the cardboard Magneto. Or you could be Will.i.am's Fit in X-Men Origins. What are you wearing to this costume party, bro?
Oh, man. Honestly, all amazing fits and costumes. But if I'm going to pick one to confuse the shit out of everybody, it's Will.i.am's Fit in X-Men Origins. Like, I'm going to just pull up like that, and then everyone's just going to be like,
why you didn't dress up?
Is this how you dress regularly? And I'm like, nah, I'm Will.i.am from X-Men Origins. Remember, I was him. Remember, he dressed like this. They're gonna be like, no. I'm gonna have to walk with a picture of him around in my pocket and pull it out, like, right? You see it now?
Like the MIB badge.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna pick that one. But if I had to pick a second one, definitely Agility Boy.
Nice.
Even at the top, but money at the bottom.
All right, so I'm gonna keep it real. Crazy with my choice because it's either gonna be one of these two or I might put them together. I am gonna be the reverse centaur.
Oh my god!
Mixed with twerking Hulk.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm gonna get these Fenties off because I'm gonna get the sponsorship. You feel me? And I'm gonna take the podcast to like a whole nother level because niggas never seen a twerking reverse centaur.
Twerking reverse centaur with Fenty boxes.
Nigga, I
like
am lit, nigga.
A deal. You didn't get a modeling deal.
Nigga, like all rip. You feel me?
That's amazing. That's amazing. You thinking ahead. You like 15 steps ahead.
Let me see. All right. Do you have, I mean, you mentioned it earlier, like Halloween traditions or routines or anything that you do. It don't have to be on the day. It could just be for the month. It could just be that weekend, like anything that you do. I know, like for me, if I'm not going anywhere, especially since I was a kid, again, I might have psycho tendencies. I would watch like Friday the 13th and all that shit as a kid, like in the dark, like by myself, like just chilling with just mad candy, crazy sugar rush, just watch this nigga Freddy go to work, like Jason, all that shit, like that weekend, especially at the time since I was younger. And we was on like Crown Heights, and it was like wilding back then on like shit John Street and all that shit.
Facts.
Like niggas was wilding, so we had to stay in the crib. I would definitely just be inside, just watching that shit like for hours, just chilling. Like that's why I'm like mad desensitized about all that scary
like,
shit now.
I'm more worried about if scary shit happens in actual real life. Like I'm like less worried about movies because a lot of them are like very like overplayed. And not only that, like my tradition, like we all in this house, like we all watch scary movies like all the time. And like especially when Halloween comes, my mom like decorates the shit out of the house. Yeah. And like we end up like, you know, on Halloween we usually like just order mad pizza and like outside food and like have mad candy, and then we watch scary movies and we all chill. And like with me specifically, what I do is I don't know, every time October hits, most of the things I watch are scary. Like, it just, I immediately just start watching mad
shout out to the movie club. Like, I got niggas watching, like,
Sinister 2.
Yeah, all types of wild shit. And
Insidious and all that shit. But, and I've been, and not only shout out to the movie club, but shout out to Mani, because Mani, like, she streams also, but she does, like, her own, like, random, like, every Friday, I think they watch a scary movie or scary series.
Okay.
And that shit is lit, like, because that shit, like, and then I just watch scary movies by myself and with other people. And I try to watch scary animes. That's, like, something I started incorporating.
Okay.
Like, scary
animes. To try that.
And then another thing that I do is, I'm a loser. When seasons come, when different holidays and seasons come around, I usually watch episodes of my favorite shows, their seasonal episodes.
Okay.
And I just like watch like The Office,
I fuck with that.
Parks and Rec.
I fuck with that.
Shit like that. It's Always Sunny, like shit like that. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, I do go to costume parties, but it's Rona outside now.
Yeah,
so
Rona's scarier than the scary movies, bro. Like I stay inside and watch that shit. Do you happen to have any scary shows? Like, it could be from the 90s, 2000s, whatever.
Oh, I definitely used to I was very big on watching Buffy, Angel, Charmed. I watched Supernatural when it first came out.
Okay. That shit too long, bro. I can't.
There was a show on Sci-Fi about like a werewolf, a fucking vampire, and like a zombie, and it was like 3 of them living together.
Sound like the Stooges.
Being Human. Yes. Boom. Jamal knows.
Because I watched all of them.
I used to watch iZombie when it first came out. Like, it's just like a lot of like, I'm trying to think of like what Lovecraft County counts to me. Lovecraft Country counts to me.
I gotta watch that. Actually, I haven't watched it.
What else is a scary show that I fucking watch? OD. The House on Haunted Hill.
Okay.
That shit's pretty good. I haven't watched Ratchet. A lot of people.
Yeah, I heard some.
I also heard that it was bad. So I don't know. What else is a scary show?
I used to fuck with Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Oh,
just because I was a kid.
Nigga.
And Goosebumps too. Goosebumps is some twisted shit. Yo, R.L. Stein got a twisted mind, bro.
Yo,
like niggas that like be doing like hard like Wes Craven and shit. Like niggas like, I don't know how the cops don't just be on these niggas, but just on their block. Like, yo, I just gotta watch these niggas. Your mind is wild.
I'm about to drop a fucking hot take on these niggas' head tops. The first Goosebumps movie is fucking fire. Please go watch that. I'm not even joking. That movie's really good. Like, on some, like, I laughed the entire time, like, watching that shit. Like, and it's like a kid's movie, but it's literally, like, not. Like, I don't know. It's just really good to me. I feel like kids are kind of, some kids are kind of lucky because their movies kind of seem like it's going to hit for, like, a little while. Some of their movies going to hit for a little minute. That's, like, live action shit.
Yeah. Nah, some of mine, I mean, we got similar takes, I'd say. Like, Buffy definitely was like an OG at the time. Angel got his own shit that was lit. X-Files, I fuck with X-Files for a while. My aunt used to be heavy into that shit, so she kind of got me into it.
I was one of those kids that watched X-Files and never knew what the fuck was happening.
Nobody knew what the fuck was happening.
We used to watch it and be like, oh, this is about aliens. But what?
That's literally what it was. It was literally just that and Mulder and Scully doing like the crazy old school hip hop squats. Like, them niggas had it like before like rappers was doing it. Them niggas, and they wouldn't even budge. They had like Meg the Stallion type knees, bro. Like,
you ever watch The Outer Limits?
I have.
That show was fucking crazy, dude.
A lot of that shit was just like wild at the time, especially since like technology wasn't as fast as the shows.
I understood The Outer Limits way more than I understood the X-Files. I remember watching The Outer Limits and being like, oh, this is kind of fucked up.
You know what X-Files is? X-Files is literally like a conspiracy theorist's worst nightmare come to life.
Black Mirror is another one of my favorite scary shows.
Nice. Yeah, so like, like Mulder.
Scary show though.
Nah, that shit's scary as fuck.
like
it's realism.
Yeah. It's scary because it's like, yo, this shit could happen.
I mean, there was some such shit on there, so that was scary.
Yeah.
This nigga's crazy. What's good with you?
That shit was hella scary.
Yo, get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Whatever, get out of here, man. You fucking idiot, nigga. That nigga was fucking a polar bear. That shit was kind of scary, nigga.
That shit was scary as fuck.
Polar bear. I was like, relax. His wife is there.
Why was he so excited?
What is going on? Why are you fucking polar bear, man? And then tell this nigga, it Add up to you, nigga. I was like, relax, bro. That's hilarious. Now, Striking Viper is one of the best episodes, though. Honestly, only because but that's what I'm saying. It's not only that. It's just like the point of like the government controlling everything. Yeah, no, it's change our perception. That's what's happening.
It's not like ghoul, zombie type scary. It's just like, yo, what if this does happen though?
It is.
Like,
it's happening.
Yeah.
That shit is happening.
Yo, chill. This is not the conspiracy episode.
Yeah. All right, I'm sorry. That's what my scary shows.
I'm definitely into that. Tales from the Crypt. I used to stay up super late to catch that shit. I mean,
the episode with the voodoo dolls scared my life. With the lady with the little voodoo doll dummies. I hated them.
What's that shit with Snoop Dogg?
Bones?
Yeah, Bones.
That's a movie.
Yo,
That's hilarious.
He had the perm.
Bones is insane.
Let me see. I fucked with The Walking Dead at one point. Like it stopped slapping, but like the first couple seasons, if they made that shit shorter into like 4 seasons, that's easily one of the hardest shows ever on TV. Like I'm already like super into zombies and all that shit, so that used to be my shit, like super heavy. All right, speaking of shows, if you could live in a scary movie, which one would it be? Which one are you fucking with?
If I could live in one, why the fuck?
You gotta live in one, bro.
Hold on. All right.
You got no choice.
Oh, nigga, I just said that shit earlier. Hilarious. It's not really a scary movie, but it's supposed to be. Goosebumps, nigga. I live in the Goosebumps movie, nigga. That Goosebumps movie was fucking fire, nigga. I don't know if y'all haven't seen that shit, but I'm telling y'all, go watch it. I live in the Goosebumps movie world. Only because, like, yeah, you could die and shit, and, like, there's monsters and shit, but, like, plot armor. It's a kid's movie. It's a kid's movie.
I know which one I'm gonna live in, just because I know I got the tactical advantage over this nigga. I'm gonna live in A Nightmare on Elm Street, because I don't be sleeping, my nigga. So he gonna be tight. He gonna be up all night waiting to kill me, knowing I don't sleep. I'm gonna be up watching anime all night. This nigga gonna be tight as fuck.
I'm fucking. I'm mad fucking.
All right. Since we covered TV shows, what are some of your favorite scary movies? Because the movies hit harder than the shows.
Okay. I just watched a movie recently, right? That was a scary movie, but like it was made in 1991.
Okay.
And Ving Rhames was wearing a Hotep hat the entire movie.
It sounds like the crossroads.
It's called The People Under the Stairs.
Oh.
And that's actually one of my favorite worst movies, scary movies of all time now. Because I literally watched it with my movie group, and when we watched it, I was like, there's no way this is a real fucking movie. Like the way that everything was happening, I was just like, the kid just started wilding. Like he just started really beating niggas' asses. Like I was just like, yo, this movie's amazing. Some actual scary movies that I fuck with. Annabelle fucked me up a little bit. The boy.
Okay.
The shit with the little boy doll that the girl had to take care of.
Yeah.
Not The Nun, but Insidious.
Okay.
Insidious.
There's a couple of those Nun movies that's supposed to be in a certain order.
Yeah, it is Insidious. Sinister was fucked up. I don't know if
Sinister was hilarious.
Eli on Netflix.
I've seen that
shit's fucking hard.
Nice.
I really like that movie. If we're gonna talk about classics, The Shining.
Of course.
One of my favorite scary movies of all time.
Hills Have Eyes.
What's that? The Hills Have Eyes.
Yeah.
The Sixth Sense.
Classic.
Some Saw movies. There's a few Saw movies that I actually do like.
The first Saw was hard.
Hostel was fucking insane.
Hostel is scary for white people, bro.
Because I'm not
locked
doing
up
that.
abroad type shit.
I'm not doing that shit.
You ain't catching me with that.
You know what? I like Midsommar.
Yo, that was mad wild.
Fucked me up.
That was some super cult
crazy shit. Paranormal Activity when I thought it was real.
Okay.
Final Destinations only because I be scared.
Final
about
Destination
shit.
is the wildest shit
that
ever.
Shit fucks me up.
That's one of the scariest ones because you can't fight death. Like,
OD.
That is like the wildest shit. And this nigga was, you know how much white privilege you gotta have to escape death? Like these niggas had a plan for death.
The Exorcist is the first movie that ever scared me ever in life.
That's why even till this day, if I'm in a car and it has like the trucks in front of me with the
logs,
nigga, I know.
I will turn to the next lane, nigga. You are fucking bugging, bro.
We leaving the road.
I see too many movies about this.
This don't end well. No, I'm good on that. Let me see classics. Scream.
Yeah,
it's not scary because I'm not white. But I think it's mad funny that this dude in a mask was just shoot this nigga. Like, why are y'all playing with him? Like, he got a knife. Just shoot him. Candyman. I know so many people afraid of Candyman. I'm not scared of that nigga. I don't care about none of that shit. But it is entertaining. Like you said, The Shining. Fire sequel, Dr. Sleep. Really fucking good. Like really,
I didn't
really,
see Dr. Sleep because I was mad fucking confused to the gypsy lady sucking children's souls out their body.
That shit was hard.
I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Dr. Sleep is hard. Like you said, so The Ring. The Ring had me terrified. Like I was like fucking with people. Like I'll just call you and be like 7 days, and then just hang up the phone. You'd be like, yo, what the fuck what's wrong with you? Let me see what else. Hereditary. Hereditary up until the very end was mad fire. Like that movie was sick.
Oh yeah, the end was like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
They went full Midsummer. Like Final Destination, of course.
Of course.
The Babadook on Netflix is some wild shit. Like I forgot who recommended that movie, but shout out to you. That shit was crazy. Blair Witch was funny. I think Blair Witch was dope only because of the innovation. Like it wasn't like a scary movie, like for real. But the way they were able to save money and just kind of like put this scary shit together on like a handheld type camera, I thought that was mad ill. Sixth Sense is one of my favorites. The Others is definitely with Nicole Kidman is definitely like one of my favorites of all. Like that ending threw me off when I finally ended. She was just like, "You're dead." Like that shit was hard. Let me see what else. Cabin in the Woods is a great movie.
Yo, Cabin in the Woods is mad good.
Like the ending to that movie was like, that's how I would end a movie. It's like, it's no happy endings. Like, fuck all that. My favorite, I won't say my personal favorite, but if I know you're afraid of clowns, like this is cinema to me. Killer Clowns from Outer Space is one of the most ridiculous movies of all time.
Yeah.
But it is classic cinema if you're afraid of clowns. Like
Killer Clowns from Outer Space is like dead ass man.
Yo. Love that movie.
Oh, Dawn of the Dead.
Oh, okay.
Is one of my favorite cheesy movies. And Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead.
It? Did you say it?
It? Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, if you're scared of clowns, that's classic.
Yo, like I'm not even like that's the thing. I'm not afraid of clowns at all. So like I've never got into like the two It movies, even though like I'm supposed to watch them at some point. I just don't care because I'm just not afraid of clowns. So the whole time,
I don't like clowns.
The whole time I'm watching it, all I could think of is like, yo, this nigga put on these shoes for real. Like
I did don't like clowns only because like the whole shit about clowns is like them niggas are sad. Like their whole lives is just sad as shit. And you're laughing at their sadness. And it's like fucked up. We're laughing at niggas' misfortune, bruh. And fuck.
Yo, just think about what you gotta do to be a clown, bro. Like that's you. I think I'm more scared if I had to choose. It's not the clown, but the person who dresses like the clown.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Like,
you're insane.
You have issues, bro. Like, why are you dressing as a clown? Yo, nice.
Evil Dead is like a good fucking series. I really like that shit.
Night of the Living Dead, classic. I feel like if I lived in Night of the Living Dead, like I could survive that. Any zombie show that you don't move fast, it's over for you.
You might be alright.
Yeah, I'm being alright.
Fast as shit. Like it's
if it's on some World War Z type shit, it's over for me. Like it's quiet. Like I'm out of here. But if
I don't know if you've seen, I'm sorry to take it off, but this counts as spooky shit.
Okay.
On Halloween, Call of Duty Warzone is gonna do like some like zombie shit.
I heard of that.
Like some zombie, Michael Myers.
I might have to fuck with that.
Jigsaw. It like allows you to be all these people. And
I might have to fuck with that.
I might play that shit. I might have to stream that.
Yeah, because I'm just super into zombie. I already feel like the fucking zombie apocalypse is gonna happen. But that's the conspiracy episode and not the Halloween episode.
That's not the Halloween episode, but it is kind of. Yeah. Continue.
Yeah. All right. You just said since you were talking about clowns. Any other unusual fears? Because honestly, I only got one.
I don't like ventriloquist dolls because of Slappy from Goosebumps.
Okay.
Slappy.
Wow.
I watched the episode when I was fucking younger.
I had that book, my nigga.
I also had the book, and I just remember reading the book, and then the show came out, and then I seen the episode, and then I was like, he's even more terrifying than when I read it in the book. And then I watched the recent movies. And he's even scarier now. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm not like terrified of I am kind of scared of ventriloquist dolls. I'm gonna be honest. If there's a ventriloquist doll just like chilling in my crib, definitely gonna kick that shit out of my crib. Definitely gonna burn it. Definitely gonna get this shit the fuck out of there.
I'm with you. No, you know what? I got two fears. I would say like just like the porcelain dolls.
Yeah.
That's dressed up in like them old school clothes, and like you go to someone's house, and let's say they had like a room full of that shit.
What are you doing?
I would freak the fuck out. Like, why do you own these? Like, this is just mad weird. My only other fear is 2021 being like 2020. Like, that's all I got.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
That's literally my only other fear.
That's
like,
not
I got nothing else.
Fear. What the fuck?
Like, you just wake up and 2021 is the exact same shit.
Jesus
it's like, yo,
Christ.
it's just that and porcelain dolls, bro. Like, that's all I got. Okay. If someone said your name 5 times in front of a mirror like Candyman, what would happen?
Oh, I slapped them in the face with pizza repeatedly for the rest of their life. When they least expect it, though, like it'll be like, yo, when you least it, like it'll be like when Baki dad showed up when they was having sex, like they about to have sex. I just
peering over you.
Pow! You better give him the greatest sex you ever had in your life. And then I'll run out.
That was some creep shit.
Yo,
that's what Baki dad was wild.
Yo, he's
when he
a
did
creep.
that shit.
He's like top 5 creep, bro.
Talk about it.
He was talking him through it, son.
Tear that ass.
This nigga was coaching him, son. That's some weird shit.
He even looked at her. He was like, "Hey, you better ride that dick." I was like, "Whoa, relax, father, relax."
Clearly, we got to do a Baki episode. All right. So if someone said my name 5 times, what would happen? You probably get work to do. Like, I already got like mad projects. Like, I just show up and be like, yo, so you're gonna handle this Def Jam piece while I work on like the portfolio. Like, it would be some shit like, it's scary if you don't like doing work and they'd have like a deadline or some shit. Like, that would literally like, just don't say my name because I'm gonna just show up with like mad projects for you to do. Oh, I got something. Spooky show idea.
Oh, I got one right off the top of my head, man.
I'm gonna give you mines. I'm gonna set mines up. Tales from the Crypts with actual Crips. It's like a youth program where like just gang members tell scary stories. Kind of like what was that shit that they had? Scared Straight. Yeah. But they tell scary stories, and it's like, hey, that nigga rose from the dead, cuz. I mean, but I had the yopper. Know what I mean? Sent that nigga back to Crystal Lake. Feel me? That's on the set, nigga. And it's just like episodes, and it's just like Vince Staples, like Rowdy Rebel, like Snoop. They all just doing like different, like their tales or whatever. And then you just got like fucking like Schoolboy Q or some shit.
I'm fucking done.
He's like, yo, every time I pass the graveyard, all I hear is yak, yak, yak.
Chill. Yo, my spooky show idea might be a spinoff of your show. Because my shit is going to be called Ghostbusters, but it's going to be literal niggas going into scary spaces, wild aggressive against the ghosts. Like, it's never going to be them asking nicely. It's going to be like, hey there, ghost, is me, your boy, you fucking dumbass, bitch ass ghost. Come out, you punk ass nigga. And then when they come out, this is where the Ghostbuster part come in, because he throw the ghost a gun, and now it's a gunfight between the ghost hunter and the ghost, and whoever win is the winner. That's it. Ghostbusters, nigga. It's like a combat, ghost combat show.
That's on Sci-Fi next fall.
And every ghost hunter has to come into the space wild disrespectful, like mad disrespectful, to anger the ghost to the highest level, and then throw the gun like, yo, pick that up, nigga. It's lit. About to go crazy. Every hunter's gonna lose. It's gonna get canceled after 3 episodes.
There's no variation in this at all.
It was like, what? So why would throwing a gun to the ghost be a great idea in this situation? I thought it would be fair. I thought we'd make it even.
Oh shit. All right, so we're gonna take it to the danger room. We got a special Halloween spooky season edition of the danger room. So my first question for you is, who do you think can outrun Jason Voorhees? Now, you know he limps around, but when you turn your back to him, he's somehow in front of you. So this nigga's clearly fast as fuck. Who do you have that can outrun Jason Voorhees when he catches you with fear? Is it either...
Why is that nigga pretending to limp?
Exactly.
Yo, because he's throwing you off, my nigga.
He wants you to think.
He wants you to run, nigga.
He was trying to...
It's the thrill of the chase, baby.
My back. Hold on. Wait.
And as soon as you turn...
Oh, man, and then turns Hussein.
And then all of a sudden...
It's like that call an ambulance, but not for me. You get what I'm saying? He be pretending. He's out here pretending.
He be having... It's a sport for this nigga.
Right, but yeah, go ahead. Continue.
All right, so who you got outrunning him? Michael Cera's character in Superbad, aka the fastest man alive, versus Usain Bolt, the fastest man alive, or a plot armored white woman because she's only unbeatable until she falls.
Okay, so based off process of elimination, even a plot armored white woman would not escape because there's multiple rocks and trees and like branches in the woods. She's gonna fall. Like at some point,
she just don't gotta run.
The thing is, she's going to. This
That's
is
true.
part of the plot. Like she has plot armor until she runs into the forest and falls. So she's gonna die at some point because Jason kills any woman who's ever fell.
Yeah,
dead.
it. Yo,
you get what I'm saying? So
they got a 0 survival rate once you fall.
Usain Bolt is the fastest man alive. But let's be honest, he's also a black man in a scary movie world. It's not going to help him. They give black men so much athletics in scary movies, and they die every time trying to be athletic. Michael Cera, only because you remember that one scene when they were in the basement and they almost got murdered, but then he was like, "You're someone's name, brother." I feel like Jason Voorhees would be like, "Are you my cousin?" And he would get some way out of that because Michael Cera's plot armor, he could get out of a lot of situations.
He doesn't die in any situation.
And he's a main character.
That's very true. Very true.
And racism. He's white.
And he's a white man.
He's a white man. Come on, man. Come on, dog. Let's go.
They beat death. So,
all right. Who you think? Gas.
Let's see. Yeah. Give us some gas.
What do you say?
It's Michael Cera from Superbad. He's a fast man alive.
Usain Bolt. Or a plot armor. Yeah, with plot armor.
But she can be beaten when she falls.
Yeah.
If she fall, like if she trips or something.
It's a scary movie,
if she don't fall,
scary movie world.
Scary movie world. She don't lose until she fall.
She don't lose until she falls. So probably the white woman. As long as she don't fall, she just got to wear proper shoes. She got
See, that's the one thing that kind of had me between that and Michael Cera, right? Because if it's Jamie Lee Curtis,
she gonna live, nigga.
She gonna live. And she's also a main character as a white woman. Mm-hmm. See, it's a toss up. I get that.
I'm with Ghost. I'm taking a white woman. As long as we don't have a forest, it's lit. Like if it's just straight Brooklyn concrete, like she out of here, bro. Like that's it. Like he gonna be tight. He gonna have to just kill Usain Bolt instead. Like he not getting.
R.I.P. Usain Bolt, man. In this scenario, not in real life. He's alive. We love him. Shout out Usain Bolt.
Shout out him for real. All right, so here's my next one. You're in the battle arena. Now, I mean, we just escaped Jason Voorhees. The arena turned into like on some like dangerous room shit,
and I'm stressed.
And then we just went down like 10 levels to like the next stage, and now you're in the battle arena and you have to choose your opponent. Do you fight The Rock as a vampire or The Rock as a werewolf?
All right. And you said the weapon is blunt force only?
Yeah, blunt force only against The Rock.
All right. Here's my logic. Here's my genius logic. I'll fight him as a werewolf, right? Hold on. Listen. My weapon is pure silver. There's a blunt force object and it's pure silver. Anytime I rock him, he's getting hurt. But he's most likely to murder me before I can hit him like more than once. He might murder me before I hit him once. But
you might scar him, but that's about as far as you.
Him as a vampire is gonna just murder you. There's nothing you can do. Literally with blunt force object, literally not like a garlic bat. Ooh, what is he gonna do? Like, and what kind of vampire is he? Is it a Twilight vampire? Because some niggas are invincible technically, and they go crazy. I'm so like, okay, I'm werewolf, and I'm gonna just die crazy. Fuck it.
Let me see. I would actually before I pick what you got, Gas. You gotta take a fight against The Rock as either a vampire or he's a werewolf, and you can only use a blunt force weapon. What you got?
Nigga, vampire. What the fuck?
You said vampire.
Yeah, because that werewolf shit gets too crazy, bro. And that nigga already way too big.
That vampire get way too crazy. Think about The Rock as a vampire. They move just as fast and shit as werewolves and shit.
Yeah, but werewolves, they will tear vampires up. Even though, I don't know about that.
You know what? I might fuck with him just because.
And that nigga's
as a vampire,
way too big, bro.
Vampires are probably more smooth with their kills than werewolves.
Yeah,
werewolls will just rip you apart, bro.
And
like you gonna feel all them
Are you guys fucking serious? We're talking about The Rock right now. He's gonna rip you in half as a vampire.
Okay, so
it don't matter. He's gonna rip you in half either way.
I gotta choose though.
The Rock as a vampire, right?
Where else do you find this type of content, y'all?
And The Rock as a werewolf.
It's most ridiculous, no matter what.
The Rock regular. Let's add.
Let's do the math.
Fight The Rock regular, right? And then add vampire on that shit. He don't get no bigger. You add wolf on that shit. Or
he got a point.
Him not getting bigger does not mean that his strength is not fucking way fucking crazy. He's not way fucking faster.
Let me ask you a question. Who you fighting, Superman or the Hulk?
Think about it.
I mean, the weaknesses are different, bro. Because if I have a kryptonite bat, I'm gonna beat the shit out of Superman.
But think about it.
But if you got a kryptonite bat, you can beat the shit out of Superman. But if you take away Superman's weakness,
all right. But it's easier to kill vampires than it is.
So you rather fight? Okay, don't use Superman. Use Val-Zod. You rather fight Val-Zod than fight? You rather fight General Zod than fight? I guess Hulk. And General Zod is like OD, murder you, rip your fucking head off. Superman, burn your fucking eyes out, make sure you live a little bit, and then torture you and kill you. I
just feel like
that's not even that. I think it's not that.
I think it's a bad situation all the way around. I do hear what you're saying. I
just feel like unless I'm the vampire's like sworn enemy, he's just gonna get rid of me quick. Like I'm like fodder to him. Like the werewolf's gonna have fun with me. He's gonna rip her up. He gonna rip my leg off. He gonna rip an arm off. He might take my sternum apart.
Nigga, it's The Rock
situations.
The Rock. Nigga,
exactly.
I think literally both situations are The Rock plus The Rock, and I literally think both situations are one hit and you're dead regardless.
No.
I don't think The Rock as a werewolf is gonna it's gonna be crazy. Yo, The Rock as a vampire is gonna run past you, take your arm off, show you he took your arm, suck your arm, nigga, drop that shit on the ground, take your fucking leg.
That sounds like a werewolf.
No, the werewolf will just fucking eat your head off, bite your fucking head off, and then eat your body afterwards. Bruh, listen. I don't want to be there, regardless. Like on some Magic Johnson shit. I don't want to be there. But if I had to, hey, I'm gonna take that silver bat because I don't know, man. With a cross bat, I'm gonna take a cross bat and beat the shit out of The Rock as a vampire with a cross bat.
Yo,
it's not gonna work.
I gotta take the vampire, bro. I know I'm gonna lose anyway, but I just feel like the odds of my death being quick and painless is gonna be a lot faster as the vampire versus the werewolf.
The odds of you winning are a lot higher too.
There's the possibility, but it's still The Rock.
Hey, so man, listen,
nigga, sunlight. We win.
We went. The arena took us underground, son.
Nigga, he's gonna chase you. And you can possibly win.
You can't get away. He's too fast. He's a vampire.
Yeah, he's a vampire, bro.
Shit.
Possibility.
What possibility? The only time that I was thinking, the only time I could probably get a few hits off on The Rock is if I'm just like, nigga, transform right now, and he's just like, and like transforming. That's the only time I'm allowed to hit him a bunch of times. And I'm gonna try to rock him as much as I can, and then I'm gonna die. That's it, pretty much.
You can't even hurt The Rock normally.
Exactly. Right? That's what I'm saying. So, and who's to say he would even turn into werewolf mode to kill me? He don't got to. He's The Rock as a werewolf. They already got augmented strength before they transform. He gonna fucking smoke me regardless.
That is what I'm saying the whole time, nigga.
Regardless.
You
But
gotta think about it. That's
I'm still gonna take the werewolf because I don't care, bro. I don't give a shit. He's not gonna get that. He's not gonna transform. He's not gonna do that. Please don't.
nigga said, I want this nigga to eat my insides versus him just
I'm
attacking
just
me.
saying, like, I feel like he was.
That nigga gonna be sucking on your neck, bro. You scared about such shit? That nigga gonna fucking grab you and entice you in the eyes.
He's like, I heard you on the podcast.
He said, don't worry, I'm gonna make this mad sexual.
He's like, I'm sexual.
I'm gonna make it sexual for you. Nah, both is terrible decisions.
Oh, man.
Go to the next one.
All right, so the third and final danger room pick. Your situation is you got to choose either you eat Thanksgiving, you catch the itis, and you go to sleep knowing Freddy's waiting for you. This nigga's been waiting all year for your ass. Or you fight 10 Chucky Funko Pops.
I'm fighting the Funko Pops.
10 of them shits?
Yes, nigga.
As Chucky, nigga?
Nigga, why?
Chucky's mad mischievous, nigga.
I know. Little
And there's
mischievous
10 of them.
bitches. They little tiny.
With
I know
knives,
they go hide in
nigga.
places and like probably slip my Achilles and shit. But my whole plan is we getting super booted up. We getting super suited up. We protected everything. And I got a fucking net, nigga. I'm catching these little bitches. Throwing them in the oven.
This is like Funko Pop Go.
Throwing them in the oven. And I'm gonna fucking light that bitch on fire. And I'm gonna just watch them niggas melt. I'm gonna fucking laugh, nigga. I swear to God, I'm gonna laugh. I swear to God. Because I'm not doing no shit with Freddy. Because I can't, nigga, I die in my own dreams. So he's gonna smoke me. That's his world.
Oh, man. All right, Gas, which one you got? You taking the 10 Chucky Funko Pops.
Or you going to sleep.
Or you going to sleep and you got to fight Freddy.
And you
gonna take away all year for you.
Thanksgiving. So
Yeah,
you going to take a long ass
Tell you
sleep.
what,
10 Chucky
like
Funko
tiny
Pops.
Chucky, but
And they all got the knives
and
and shit.
Nigga, I got knives too. Nigga, a knife, a spoon or something.
We gonna get these little niggas. I swear to God, we gonna kill these little niggas. They might get me and shit. I might be injured after, but
I'm probably fucking with Freddy. Cause
oh my God,
I watched enough of this nigga's movies where I'm gonna finesse him before he finesse me, bro. Like I'm taking your vocal cords. Like I'm not, you're not in my dreams, nigga. You crazy? You know how crazy my head is, nigga. Like you trying to jump in my nigga.
Yo, niggas got good imagination.
You trying
to jump into your brain?
He be like, what the fuck is that?
Nigga walking on, whoa, why you
Like, yo, big man.
Nigga jump into my dreams and I got like the 10 goons that Ray J was talking about on the radio. Ready to just wallow him? Like, yo, I got 10 goons ready.
This nigga jump into my dreams in his Animal Crossing. He's just like, what the fuck is going on, nigga?
What the fuck is this? Hey, Tom look like you ain't pay your fucking rent, nigga.
He's like,
wait,
he's like,
what?
you think you don't got to pay rent for that boiler room, nigga? Oh, you fucked up,
And
nigga.
now Freddy Krueger is in your dreams as a villager.
Nigga.
Just as a villager, just doing villager shit. Nigga trying to sell you a hat. He like, yo, I got this sweater, extra sweater. Yo, I need some bells. This nigga Tom, he's help. Yo. Tom got me hostage. Help. He's evil.
I wish that nigga would.
Oh, yeah, I think Tom Nook will stop Freddy Krueger, bro.
Yo, just taxes, nigga.
Oh, is that the last danger room?
Yeah, that's the last one.
I got one.
What's up?
Ooh, okay.
Let's
I got
go.
one. Oh,
What's up?
all right.
This is an exclusive, y'all.
Kanye West, right?
Okay.
Kanye West.
It's already
Always gotta
crazy.
start with Kanye.
It's already crazy. It's already crazy.
Got it.
Taylor Swift,
Taylor Swift. Okay.
Sugar Free. You know who Sugar Free is?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Sugar Free. So, who survives?
Saw. Oh my God. You know
Damn.
who Sugar Free is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Taylor
Damn.
Swift, Kanye West, Sugar Free.
Wow.
Okay, Sugar Free is a pimp. He been through it all.
I feel like he gonna live.
He gonna somehow convince Kanye and Taylor to be on his side and then double cross them, hit him with the backhand pimp slap, and somehow get out at the end.
That's
I think
exactly
Sugar
how
Free
it's
is
gonna
the one
happen.
that's gonna survive.
Yeah, he gonna game Taylor. She gonna get rid of Kanye.
Boom, right? Oh, boom. Here's how it's gonna go. Sugar Free gonna hit Taylor with the game.
That's what I'm saying.
Right? He gonna be like, hey, ain't this the nigga that came up during your award? That's
And you know she like to be shocked. Oh my
I
God,
never
it
do.
is him.
I never do
It
that.
is Kanye.
I never
Oh my
do that
God.
with you, right?
Oh
and then Kanye is gonna think he a fucking genius, and he gonna start gloating about shit. Get smoked
He be like, yo, I get out of these cuss just like Tim Cook would.
And then Taylor gonna help Sugar Free, and Sugar Free gonna backhand her back into the silo, and he gonna get out. And then Saul gonna be like, Sugar Free, you my newest protege.
And she gonna be shocked at the double cross. Oh my God, you fucking
and then from now on, then he just be known as Jig Sugar Free.
Jig Free.
Jig Free, nigga. I'm Jig Free,
nigga.
Jig Free, next movie. Saul Pimpin, Jig Free. The Return of Jig Free. Yo, we gotta write that down, man. Saul Pimpin, The Return of Jig Free. Yo, Jamal, that's a good one, man. You think Sugar Free gonna I think Sugar Free gonna make it.
Yeah, he gonna make it.
Either Sugar Free was gonna win or Taylor Swift.
Oh, Taylor Swift.
Kanye West wasn't gonna win.
Nah,
He definitely not gonna win. He would be he's out of there.
The only reason Kanye wasn't gonna win because he would have overthink the whatchamacallit.
Kanye West would be like the nigga who, like, his leg was caught in a trap and he just yelling at everybody like, yo, get me out!
He gonna be on Twitter talking about random shit.
Like, maybe if I stuck my foot in the other side and then put my foot in the front.
He's like, there's some genius shit. I think I figured it out, y'all. Then you get hit with the trap. Everybody's like, oh! Fuck, man. You know who else wouldn't survive? Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart would not survive in any type of celebrity assault situation. Nigga, Kevin Hart, it would be a fucking rap for him. He would be a mess. Who do you think would survive a celebrity assault situation? What celeb do you think is like good enough that if they was in like a fucking situation like that they would get out? You know who I think would get out?
Jackie Chan's getting out, bro. This nigga don't lose in nothing. You know who else?
Who?
Steven Seagal. I've never seen Steven Seagal. Steven Seagal has never lost anything in his life, my nigga. He don't lose keys.
All that shit is movies. I think the niggas that will make it is niggas like motherfucking Nelly.
You know who I think will make it? Rajon Rondo.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Niggas
Chris
like
Paul.
Nelly. I take that too.
Genius crazy niggas. LeBron might make it out. Like,
Meta World Peace is making it out.
Meta World Peace is insane.
They not even capturing this nigga.
Young Thug.
I really believe like it'll be the niggas who actually went through shit in their life. Like those will be the ones that are actually. Like, 21 Savage will definitely make it out.
Ain't nobody even capturing my son.
I'm trying to think. Oh, okay. We got to think of white celebrities. Who's a white celebrity that's
gonna make Mel Gibson? Racism is gonna get that nigga through anything, bro.
Robert Downey Jr. I think Robert Downey Jr. might.
He survived alcoholism. He just do anything, bro.
He was really wild in his life.
He was like a white crackhead, and he survived.
But I think Robert Downey Jr. is also one of those niggas that, and Chris Hemsworth. Those are two niggas that will sacrifice themselves for people.
True.
Like, I gotta sacrifice myself for the greater good. Get out, young thug. Escape. What you said?
Who's that guy who acts on Blue Bloods?
Oh.
What's his name? He a dancing ass nigga.
Oh, fuck.
The white nigga that's a dancing ass nigga. Who?
I forgot his name. Shit.
Donnie Wahlberg.
Donnie Wahlberg would make it. Donnie Wahlberg would make it. Him and the power of racism a little bit, and the power of Boston.
Boston. Speaking of Boston, definitely I feel like Ben Affleck is making it, bro. Niggas is not capturing dieseled up fucking Ben Affleck. Maybe when he was in the town when he was skinny. But nah,
I'm dead.
After that nigga started lifting tanks, whatever the fuck he was doing, nah, he's surviving, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much. I'm trying to think of anybody else. Morgan Freeman, he would just talk his way out of it somehow. Like,
why did you capture me?
Like, I don't understand why I was captured in this moment.
Yo,
right
he gonna
now.
narrate his death,
He was
bro.
like, as he placed this contraption around my neck, telling me that there was a bomb.
It was as cold as the world.
It was as cold as it was in 2020. He told us the pandemic was because of him. I could not believe it. I shivered.
I was taken aback.
I was taken aback and shivered at the thought of what was happening.
As I looked over at
Taylor, she was scowling at Kanye West as he paced back and forth, saying, "I am a genius. I will figure this out."
We should get that write a short.
Yo,
we gotta write a short about that shit.
That shit will be hilarious.
Oh shit!
All right, boom. So we're gonna do the worthies now.
All right, so I'm gonna do my worthy real quick because I only got one. My
Facts.
worthy is Freddy Krueger sweater. That's the hardest sweater to kill somebody in ever, and I don't even see that shit in stores. And I be wanting it. I ain't even gonna hold you. Yeah, that's my own. Yeah, that's my only worthy.
Mine's is Mee-kai-el Myers. Like, I
Okay.
really appreciate the Haitian swag on that. And that they added to that. But also, fashion sense, his jumpsuit.
That's true.
His navy blue jumpsuit.
And
that shit is always fresh. It's never wrinkled. Nigga be exploding, be catching on fire.
And it's crisp as shit.
Crisp fucking Dickie jumpsuit.
Only other person with something that stayed at crisp is Blade with that jacket. That jacket been through a lot.
Yeah. Oh no, Blade's jacket always crisp.
Nigga,
that shit don't even make sense how it be so crisp.
It don't even blood splatter on
it. It is the leather. That leather is impervious to anything. Dirt, vintage leather, fire, nigga. Like fucking guns.
Quality. You don't get that.
Word, you don't get that shit no more. He got that shit in the 90s.
Facts. That nigga used a vampire cow to make that jacket.
He cut up the rock.
He cut up the rock and made a jacket out of vampire rock.
This nigga wearing the rock.
Hey, facts.
Oh shit. All right. So this has been another issue of the Mighty Metahumans, providing you a high quality nerd commentary. Subscribe. Tell a friend, leave a review, follow us at The Mighty Metas on Twitter and The Metahumans Pod on Instagram. Use the hashtag Mighty Metas. We also have a Discord where we talk about wild shit like this all the time. So, pop in, just shoot the shits, whatever. You can find me on every social media site as Old Dirty Dennis, my man Colton.
Yo, it's your boy Colton. You can find me on Twitter at _The Colton Show. You can find me on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, and basically every other social media as The Colton Show.
And make sure you follow Gas on every single social media site.
2_gas stuff.
Facts.
Woo! Heard that name. All right, Colton, take us home. Give us some.
And my final quote's gonna. Yeah, what? What the fuck was that? Who said it? Yo, we out. Happy Halloween, y'all.